The upcoming UAP hearing on November 13th is going to feature 4 witnesses: Admiral Tim Gallaudet, Luis Elizondo, Mike Gold, and Michael Schellenberger. All are interesting. All may well have something important to say when they are questioned by members of Congress. I think my main interest is going to be on the 2 Michaels, Mike Gold and Michael Schellenberger. I think they both are quite intriguing. Mike Gold, formerly involved in the NASA UAP project, was also connected to Bigelow Aerospace for more than 10 years. Of course, you might know a little bit about Bigelow Aerospace. They've been at the forefront of a lot of private UAP research for a long time. Bigelow Aerospace was the main contractor to the U.S. government's OSAP and ATIP programs more than 15 years ago. Now, investigative journalist Christopher Sharp recently reported that Bigelow Aerospace, back during that time, tried to acquire non-human technology from Lockheed-Martin. That is a claim that warrants some examination, and we have the opportunity here. According to Chris's report, Bigelow Aerospace was engaged in negotiations with Lockheed-Martin to purchase advanced technology originating from non-human sources. He said he had multiple sources confirming this to him. The transfer was blocked, he wrote, by a senior CIA officer, Glenn Gaffney. The details on this alleged deal are a little scarce, but if there can be any verification of this during the hearing, it would represent a very important development in UAP research. Mike Gold worked at Bigelow Aerospace during this period of time. There's a very good chance, I would say likelihood, that he knows something about this. So we really want to follow through on this. Bottom line, is this claim true? Because it is one hell of a claim. I'll say this. I know Chris Sharp, and I think he's a responsible and a good journalist. He's done really good work in the field of UFO, UAP for a number of years now. So can he be right? We have a perfect opportunity to go deeper on that question. Michael Schellenberger is another very important witness. He's done, I would say, very important work over the last few years relating to UFOs, UAP. Most recently, he has come out to talk about an alleged project called Immaculate Constellation. There's not a lot that we know about it. It's an unacknowledged special access program, we're told. It seems to be operated out of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, relating to UFO, relating to UAP. Is it a massive database, a collection of information about UFOs? Seems to be possibly that. Are they working on other things, developing exotic propulsion methods, something different, anything derived from captured UAP tech? It's not a lot that's clear about this, but it seems important. The Pentagon has said, of course, that there is no such project. They have no information on anything like that. We've heard that story before from the Pentagon. Well, I think we would like to hear Michael Schellenberger say something about this. Can he refute the Pentagon's claim for us? Can he say anything else to support the existence of Immaculate Constellation? The whole thing is shrouded in mystery, and there's a really good opportunity to get some clarity on this matter. So I would like for lawmakers during the hearing to focus on concrete information on these 2 matters from the 2 Michaels, from Mike Gold and Michael Schellenberger. Bigelow Aerospace, Lockheed-Martin, CIA connection, where they trying to get tech. Did the CIA block it, as Christopher Sharp wrote? And let's hear more about Immaculate Constellation. I think they both deserve attention. I also think, by the way, that Luis Elizondo has the opportunity to offer some insight and perhaps information on both of those questions, or maybe one of them, as long as he has asked about them. I don't know if he knows one way or the other, but you'd think he was on the spot during at least the Bigelow CIA Lockheed connection. Is there something to ask here? He might be able to confirm that, or maybe have something else to say. And if Admiral Tim Gallaudet has something else to add here, or in any other area that is relevant, I'd love to hear it, especially since that man wasn't just an admiral in the U.S. Navy. He was the Navy's leading oceanographer. He knows a thing or two about USOs as well. He has talked about this in various venues, and I would definitely hope that he will have the opportunity to discuss USOs before members of Congress. So for my part, I'm really hoping to get some validation of anything that we have had heard about any of these matters. Lockheed, Bigelow, CIA, Immaculate Constellation, USOs, anything else that's genuinely interesting, because they are really important. What I'm hoping is that members of Congress don't waste Mike Gold's testimony by asking about NASA's UAP project. That is, in my view, way farther down the list of what's important than some of this other stuff. Consider the implications, by the way, of this Lockheed, Bigelow, CIA connection here. If this is validated, it would indicate that private companies are actively pursuing acquiring non-human technology. It's something we've been talking about in this field for quite a while now. In fact, we're all coming to understand that the intersection of private industry and government secrecy, this is becoming a very pressing concern in UAP research. It's important because it's not just a matter of national security here. It seems like this is a potential legal quagmire. Who is controlling this tech? CIA? Lockheed-Martin? Looks like CIA is, but how does this all work out if it's in private hands? How does this whole matter play out legally? I would really love for us to get some insight into that. So, it's just in a couple of days now, this hearing. Will it be something that tells us something new, or is it going to be a big nothing burger? Well, I'll be watching along with you, and you can join me on my channel right here Wednesday morning. We can watch it together. Catch you soon.